Today we're talking about the power of warm transfers as opposed to cold transfers. Hi everyone, I'm Donna Cutting. I'm the author of a couple of books on red carpet customer service, including my latest, which is 501 Ways to Roll Out the Red Carpet for Your Customers. And I'm also the founder and CEO of redcarpetlearning.com, where my team and I help organizational leaders engage their teams to deliver an intentional, excellent customer experience. So, today I was on the phone with a payroll company and I had a really specific question for them. One that the first person I got on the phone did not know how to answer. And so he said, I'm not sure about that, but I know who would know. Do you mind if I put you on hold and then I can bring them on and hopefully they can answer your question? So I said, great. So he put me on hold. Now, typically in this situation, tell me if you've experienced this before, they would put me on hold and then the new guy or the new woman would show up and I would have to do what? Repeat everything I just said to the next person, right? Well, that's not what happened here. As a matter of fact, the first guy got back on the line and he said, okay, Miss Cutting, I've got Charlie on the line and he is going to be able to answer your question. Great. This is incidentally what's called a warm transfer. So in other words, when you're on the phone and you're going to transfer someone to someone else, a warm transfer means that you actually get that other person on the line, you tell them who's calling, and then you get back on the line. Hopefully you get back on the line and then you let the caller know that now they are talking to the new person, as opposed to a cold transfer, which is simply putting you on hold and then the new person actually picks up. And especially a cold transfer if the new person has never even talked to the first person, so they don't even know your name or even what's going on, right? That's a cold transfer. So this was definitely a warm transfer, but they took it another step that really surprised and delighted me. I started to say to Charlie, well, Charlie, I'm calling specifically with a question. And he said, yes, I understand you wanted to know yada, yada, yada. And then he repeated my question. And I was really taken aback because this rarely happens. So many times you have to repeat, if you talk to 3 people, you have to repeat your story 3 different times. This is a very simple thing to do. Make these kinds of warm transfers and then communicate to the next person what the caller actually wanted. But it is so rare that it actually happens that when it did, I kind of gushed all over him about what a great customer experience that was. He found it funny because it's just what they do, but it's certainly not what everybody does. So today's tip is about really, when you're transferring people to someone else on the phone, to make that as warm as possible. And it means get the second person on the line, tell them not only the name of the caller, but what they want to know. What are they calling about? Then get back on the line, introduce the second person, and then the second person can take it from there. And that's my tip for tonight. Keep living and working the red carpet way.